Hey, so we are up to our next new adventure, and this one is called Collecting Treasure with Laurel. So this is Laurel, this guy here with the blue hair, that's his name. And what are we trying to do in this activity? Read your instructions like I always say. This is Laurel the adventurer. Move her around and get as much treasure as you can. Use the collect block to pick up the treasure. Drag blocks in the workspace and try to figure out how to get treasure. Okay, so basically, these gems, these diamonds, are fantastic treasure that Laurel the adventurer wants to get. How do? We have to move Laurel to the box on which each treasure lies and use the collect block to pick up the treasure. Of course, at this point, you are familiar with loops. That's if you'd figure out that you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again, you don't just write several blocks of code, you use the repeat block loops. So we're going to be doing multiple things at the same time. Now you're becoming a better programmer. You want to figure out how to solve the problem and how to use as few lines of code as possible. So what's the first thing to do? How does Laurel get to the first treasure? Of course, you're right. Move forward, gets her to this box. Then what do we do to pick up the treasure? Don't forget, in this particular activity, just mere walking over the box does not collect the treasure. You have to use the collect block. So move forward, collect. Then what do? We can either move forward again before turning right. Okay, let's go that path. So move forward. So I want to take this path. I come here, pick up, go forward, turn left, go up, pick up, turn right. Well, several ways to get around it. Let's see how this goes. So I move forward, collect, move forward again, then turn left, move forward. Now I'm on this block. What do? I collect. While I'm here, what do? I could choose to turn right. I hope you're following me. I'm assuming that at this point you're familiar with this process. So let's run the code and let's see what I have done so far. Okay, so well, not completed, so let's continue. Now we're at this point, turn right, so we go forward again. Now this forward brings us here. What do? To turn it to face the treasure, we turn left again. Good. What next do? We move forward. Now we're on this next block, we collect the treasure. Okay, after collecting it, what do? We turn right again. Okay, so we turn right, we move forward, then we turn left, then we move forward. I hope I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, and then we collect. Okay, now let's run this and see. Oh, beautiful. She got it. She got all the treasures. Now, fantastic. Of course, I'm sure you know that we could do that with fewer lines of code. But for now, let's not go into disturbing you with loops first. But we're going to see, okay, this is another activity. Let's see how to get this. What do we do here? We need to go forward, 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 and do what? Collect. Simple. So how do we go about it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward 4 times. Maybe I should start by explaining loops to you. Now you know we could do this forward, 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 forward. So this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then collect. Okay. Now how many blocks of code do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know you could replace these 4 blocks of code with just 2. Instead of saying forward, 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 just say repeat 4 times, move forward. Now that's a loop. That's the power of a loop. Instead of using 20 blocks of code that says move forward, imagine that Laurel has to go 20 steps. Instead of going forward, forward, forward 20 times, just say repeat 20 times, move forward. So we can as well trash all of this and just use this. That's the power of loops. That's the power of the repeat block. So let's run this and see. Bingo. Right? One more and then I let you go. Okay? So let me solve one more puzzle for you and show you how this works. Aha, sequence matters. The blocks you need are already in the workspace but not connected. Order these blocks to collect the treasure and solve the puzzle. Oh, I'm loving this puzzle. It's tasking your brain. Now, what does Laurel need to do? She's already facing this way, so she needs to go forward, forward. Turn in what direction? Turn. This is, by the way, when you're programming Laurel to turn either left or right, you're not programming to your left or your right. You're programming to her left and her right. So picture where she's standing. Right now, this is your left, this is your right. But because of where Laurel is facing, this is her right and this is her left. Okay? So she needs to go forward, forward, turn left, forward. The blocks are all there and then collect. Yes, so need to go forward. Okay, not turn left yet, then forward. The second time she comes here, good. Then turn left. Okay, then move forward and finally collect. I think that is it. Let's run it and see. Ha. So you understand how collecting treasure with Laurel works. Okay, so now I want you to go ahead and finish up all the activities in this module. I'm going to see you at the end of the module. Okay, good.